Nessa girl, Robyn Crawford, done took her ass down to the Today Show and told all Whitney business. Catch these teas. Nessa girl, good morning, good Monday morning. I am feeling good, feeling great. It's in the high 70s down here in Miami, baby. Y'all got to part in this boat and this train noise because I got my windows open. So if y'all hear people fool out line outside, just bear with me. But the wind blowing through my hair as it spilled the tea all across my living room. Let's just get right on into it. Nessa girl, did you hear Robyn Crawford wrote a book called A Song for You, A Song for Whitney, not Donny Hathaway. So I'm singing this song to you. Baby, she ain't singing no sweet love song or another sad love song. She's singing an old messy song. Cause Robyn Crawford done fucked up the thing down to the literary society. Done told all this woman business in black and white. But on the real, baby, Robyn Crawford has come forward and is giving us a piece of the missing puzzle piece to Whitney's story. And y'all know how I always say there's that one piece of information that makes things make sense. I definitely think this confirmation of Whitney's romantic involvement with Robyn Crawford definitely is one of those missing pieces of the puzzle that makes things make sense. People always want to talk about Whitney Houston had demons. You know, she had demons. She was struggling with these demons. But they never quantified exactly what the demons were. You know what I'm saying? I always say that Whitney's drug use was not the problem, it was the symptom. She was self-medicating for a lot of reasons, and one of which I really do feel like I am qualified to speak on, because I do understand what it is like to not be able to be yourself. So I'm gonna give you a little background history about me. I'm gonna tie it into Whitney Houston, and I'm gonna send you on your way. I ain't gonna be too long. I grew up in a household, my grandmother is apostolic. She went to the church called the Church of the Lord Jesus Christ of the Apostolic Faith. Very staunch, strict situation. I was taught from the moment I came out of the womb that gay people were going to hell. You was going to hell. God don't like it. Look at them sissies. Look at them faggots. Look at this. So growing up as a kid, when I began to have attraction for the same sex, I was so conflicted. I did not know what to do. I could not turn to anybody in my community because it was shameful as a whole amongst African Americans. And I damn sure could not bring this up in my family because nobody was equipped to help me filter through these feelings because they held such tight religious views. So I remember when I got to college, by that time I had messed around with boys already. And I remember saying, all right, when I graduate high school, that's going to be my cutoff period. And when I get to college, I'm not messing with boys no more. And that lasted for all of 6 months, and then nature had its way. And, you know, now I'm here all fabulous. I say all that to say, from the moment, oh, I smell pee. One of y'all done peed on my rug. Oh, honey, I got to clean up from here. From the moment I saw that Sissy Houston interview with Oprah, I knew that that mama was part of Whitney's issues. And when Oprah asked her, you know, would you have accepted if Whitney was gay? No. And the way she said it, and you got to understand, that woman knew that. That woman knew that. And growing up in that church, being, you know, taught and beat into your head that that's not acceptable, that will cause chaos and confusion in anybody's damn mind. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt that part of Whitney, or Whitney's true demon, was the fact that Whitney could not be herself. And the gay stuff aside, even down to them ball gowns and stuff, Whitney was an around the way hood girl who was doing the cocaine at 14, baby. She was not a ball gown songstress. It did not make it any better that she's got these messages of no homosexuality from her mother, her church, her family. Then you got Clive Davis, who was the curator of Whitney's whole image. Listen to this, and listen to this sick, twisted psychology. Clive was closeted himself. You know what I'm saying? And I would not be surprised if there was an additional layer of psychological pressure coming from Clive Davis, because he was trying to hide his shit vicariously through Whitney, dressing her up to be the perfect image of a woman, when in all actuality he was dealing with his own demons on the inside and whatnot. Now let's get back to Robyn Crawford in this book. This is what y'all want to talk about. Everybody want to know why now? Why now? Why she telling it now? Why they can't let this woman die? Why they can't let them listen? No matter what, when somebody dies, it's always going to be a question of why now, a timing issue. If Robyn would have came forward with it when the lady died, y'all argument would have been, damn, she ain't even in the grave good. If she come out now people going to say, why can't you just let sleeping dogs lie? Here's the thing, right? I've listened to Robyn's explanation as to why now, which I forgot what it was, which means it really didn't register as much of anything. And here's what I have to say about that. Before Robyn went on this press tour, I'm sure she's met with a publicist who has queued her up for the why now question. You know what I'm saying? And she's got a nice, cute, prepackaged response, and that's fine and well. I don't know the lady personally, so we have no choice but to take her words and go along with it. But I will say this. Monetary gain, that's why the bitch bills backed up. Now they say Robyn doing good, she's a music exec and her wife is a lawyer or something or another, and they got a couple kids. But here's the thing, right? I was talking this through with my friend Kendra earlier, and if it was just a matter of telling my truth or my story, she could have did a YouTube video. She could have just did an interview with Oprah. But then I thought about it. Information is money. Why not? If she'd have did an interview with Oprah, Oprah ass gonna make all the damn money off her information. Fuck that bitch. Pay me for my story. You know what I'm saying? And so my friend and I, as we were fleshing out this conversation, was saying, what's wrong with Robyn telling her story? And is it okay to tell your story if it's also telling somebody else's business? But at the end of the day, it's Robyn's business as well. And she does have the right to tell her business, even if her business encapsulates Whitney Houston. It's my life, and you can't tell me to suppress a part of my life for the sake of appeasing other people over here. Now, I look at Whitney, and I wonder, what would Whitney want in this situation? To be honest with you, and I was telling my friend this, my friends who legitimately loved me and had my back thick and thin, in death, I would want my friends to profit from knowing me. I would. For me, it would be a final gift. And I want you to have shit. I'm dead. It can't hurt me no way, bitch. You might as well eat. Versus them Pat Houstons and them other ones who was leeches. I really do feel like Robyn always had Whitney's best interest at heart. I always felt like Robyn Crawford loved Whitney. And to be honest, just as somebody who just looks at Whitney and just is interested in the whole situation, shit, bitch, we want to know. I'm actually thanking Robyn. I'm side-eyeing her, because I'm not going to lie. And I know this is going to sound very double-minded, which I tend not to be or do. On one token, I always respected Robyn for not jumping in the mix and adding salaciousness to the Whitney story or whatever. But on the flip side of things, I'm like, you know what, Robyn? Tell it. At the very end of the day, despite what the fallout should be, I do believe that history should be recorded accurately. This is a part of Whitney's story. This is a part of who she was. This gives us more insight into the multi-layered, multifaceted issues that this woman has. And as a matter of fact, it's actually kind of quelled a lot of my curiosity about a lot of what was going on in Whitney's life. For me, it makes a lot of things make sense. And y'all may not be able to get the level of closure that I get because you haven't walked in my shoes as a gay person who was once closeted. But I'm telling y'all, that is a level of confusion and confliction that I can't even put in words. You don't know what it's like to walk around and have to pretend to be something and to hide your true self and your true nature. It is a heavy, heavy, heavy burden to carry. You know, in all of this too, I actually respect Bobby Brown more and more, because Bobby Brown caught a very bad rap for Whitney being on drugs, and he introduced her to all of this. And now you've got all these people coming around and saying, granted, Bobby didn't make it no better, but baby, Whitney was tooting and booting at 14. You know what I'm saying? It was that damn brother that had Whitney tooting and booting. Like I said earlier, drug use and addiction many times is not the problem. It's the symptom of a larger problem. I think because Whitney was introduced to drugs so early, she did not develop mature coping mechanisms, and she began to self-medicate at a very early age. I can speak on it because I've been there with drugs and alcohol, and in terms of doing these things to ease the pain, in the words of Lisa Fisher. I definitely will be getting the book. Because I want to know. They reached out to the family for further comment. The family didn't say anything. I know Whitney Houston is probably somewhere flipping in her damn grave, because y'all know the way church folks are. They rather lie and hide something and pretend it ain't there than to tell the damn truth and let the truth set you free. I know Sissy probably mad as hell, because Sissy knew Robyn and Whitney was hunching. She knew they were sisters. That's why she didn't care for her that damn much. It wasn't that she didn't like Robyn because Robyn was a bad person. She didn't like Robyn because Robyn was eating that coochie, okay, in the back of a Mitsubishi. Nevertheless, Whitney. It's better than that Pat Houston. You know, outside the dog fuck, Whitney hadn't even died good. Pat trying to do a damn reality show and then trying to promote her talentless ass daughter. Girl, bye, Pat. I really feel like Pat Houston was the largest enabler in Whitney's life. You can't tell me you this woman's sister, her manager over all her finances and stuff, and you let this go on your watch. Made a spirit of I almost said something real mean, which is not nice. I would like to see Pat Houston on Iyanla Vanzant, because I know Pat over there going through some turmoil. I know her bills backed up, and I know she going through all kind of emotional distress over what went on with Whitney on her watch. At any rate, Robyn Crawford's book, they need to call it The Truth Will Set You Free. What are y'all thoughts on it? Let's talk about it. Bye.